And now to that viral video we've been talking about throughout the morning here on Good Morning Jacksonville, stemming from a traffic stop in Duval. We have just received a copy of the official police report back from February of this year. Our crime and safety expert Ken Jefferson will break that down momentarily, but first, we want to bring you back up to speed on how this all started. As far as we know, the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office announced Sunday that they have launched an internal investigation after a video showed an officer shattered a car window and hit the driver in the head multiple times. The video begins with the driver explaining to a Jacksonville Sheriff's officer who you cannot see on camera that he was pulled over for not having his headlights on. The driver argued the lights did not need to be on because it wasn't raining. When he asks for a supervisor, things quickly escalate. Take a look.
Can you call your supervisor?
All right, go for it.
Exit the vehicle now. Exit the vehicle. Show me your hands.
Here. I'm here. What is your reason, sir?
Step out.
What is your reason?
Step out now.
All right. No.
We mentioned the driver was hit multiple times. You see once they're in the vehicle and again when he's taken out of the vehicle. The driver is identified as a 22-year-old. His name is William McNeil Jr. He's now represented by civil rights attorneys Ben Crump and Harry Daniels. Sheriff T.K. Waters says the department is committed to a full review of the incident and holding officers to the highest standards. We want to bring in now Jasmine Rose. She's standing by with our crime and safety expert Ken Jefferson with what we know so far about this incident.
Yes, and we actually just received this police report, and there's a lot of information that we're learning new this morning. So make sure you just stick with us as we're combing through all of this information. So again, we have Ken Jefferson joining us here with us this morning. He's our crime and safety expert. And Ken, what have you noticed inside of this police report that stood out to you the most? It was that knife.
Yeah. A couple of things. The officer's reasoning for probable cause to stop him said that it was inclement weather and he was driving without headlights on. So as we look at the video, it appears to be sunny. It's not raining. Does not appear to be foggy or anything at 4 o'clock in the afternoon is when the stop was. Also, he said that he noticed the driver drive without headlights and no seatbelt on. Unless he put the seatbelt on after the stop, it clearly shows that he had a seatbelt on, that they had to take it off of him to extract him out of the vehicle. So those are questions that's going to have to be answered by the officer themselves. When the officer, when we look at the body cam and the officer is approaching the vehicle, does he have a seatbelt on? You know, so, but he did not articulate in the report that he placed the seatbelt on after the stop. He just said he saw him driving without the seatbelt on. That stood out to me. And then he also said that there was a large knife that he was reaching for that was on the floorboard under the driver's seat. According to what I see in this video, I don't see any kind of reach going on at all. Maybe I missed it, or maybe it wasn't there. We'll find out.
Also, in this police report, it states the injuries, that there were no injuries in this report, and we clearly see that his mouth was bloody due to a chipped tooth as well. So these are some of the things that stand out. What happens when an officer writes down something that doesn't actually occur during a traffic stop or anything that happens that doesn't seem to appear to be true?
Well, they're held accountable for the report because the report is a sworn affidavit, basically. And what he articulates in that report is an official police report, a sworn statement by that particular officer. The fact that they had to call JFRD to provide medical assistance shows that there was some type of injuries somewhere, either injuries to the officer or the person involved in this incident. So that contradicts what's actually in the report.
And also, we do want to backtrack for the moments in this video when he asked for that supervisor. Is it okay to ask for a supervisor? Does it make the traffic stop more safe?
Well, it's always okay to ask for a supervisor. But what the officer is saying is the individual was not complying with him. He said, you get out of the car, we'll do all this, that, and the other. As opposed to saying, I'll call a supervisor for you to get him over here. That may have eased the individual's mind and calmed him down a little bit. But the key thing is, if you're on a traffic stop, you're asked to get out of the car, just comply. You're not going to win an argument if you disagree with the stop. on the street. You're not going to win that. You have to take that to court. And I'm not trying to justify anything at this particular point from anybody, but you have to comply.
And again, body camera footage will also show what happened at the beginning of this traffic
We
stop.
need to see how this thing evolved. We're seeing a portion of the video, but we need to see how this evolved. According to the police report, he was verbally combative from the initial stop all the way through the entire incident. You see he's not in the video, you see he's not getting out of the car, so they have to force him, and they have a lawful right to extract him out of the car if he's not getting out of the car and complying with them.
All right, crime and safety expert Ken Jefferson, again, thank you so much.
You're
And
welcome.
we'll have more questions as we comb through this. A lot happening here this morning. Make sure you stick with First Coast News.